This is an example from our work package. It's on page 118, number 2. I think that's what we're working on. I've done this in class a few times, and I've done a bunch of other examples, but I thought I'd put one on video. This is a good sample one. The question says, and I've paraphrased it up there, a map has a scale where 5 kilometers is represented by 1 centimeter. What length on the map will represent a distance of 12 kilometers? So the map, 5 kilometers on the map is represented by 1 centimeter, and then what length is represented by 12 centimeters. So there are 4 steps. First of all, you find out what's equal in the first sentence of whatever word problem you're working on. Then you make fractions, and I'll show you in a minute. Then you look for your third number, because you need 3 to get 4, and then you cross multiply. Now that's best explained in an example. So this is what I'm going to do. In my first sentence, my word problem first sentence there, it tells me that 5 kilometers equals 1 centimeter. And I know 5 does not equal 1, right? This is like saying 4 equals 1. Well, 4 doesn't equal 1, except for it does sometimes, because 4 quarters equals $1, or 30 students equal 1 classroom, right? Or 12 inches in a foot, if you like the old imperial system. On our example, 5 equals 1, because 5 kilometers in the real world, right, the real world, equals 1 centimeter on the map. So I find out what's equal. That's my first step. My second step is to make fractions, and that's really easy. I just put a line underneath, and now I've created 2 fractions. Okay? My third step is looking for that third number, and that always comes in your next sentence. And this one, it says, what length let me read it out loud to you so I can be specific. What length on the map will represent a distance of 12 kilometers? Okay? So I have a choice. I can write my 12 kilometers here or my 12 kilometers here. And I have to write it here because it's 12 kilometers in real life, and that leaves me with an unknown here, right? But I end up with three out of the 4 digits, and I can cross multiply to solve. Now, the really important part of this whole thing, I'll solve first and then I'll go back to it, is that you multiply diagonally and then you divide by whatever's left over. So I'm going to, on my calculator, multiply 12 times 1 and then divide by 5, and I think I get 2.4. So n equals 2.4 centimeters, right? So that would be the answer here, 2.4 centimeters. Now here's what's really important for these cross multiplication setups. They are all related. Like there's relationships on every level. The first relationship is this: 5 kilometers equals 1 centimeter, right? They have to be related. 12 kilometers then is related to 2.4. 12 kilometers equals 2.4 centimeters. That's how they're related. The left side's related because it's the real world measurement, and the right side is related because that's the measurement on the map. Now I made quite a mess here, but those are the 4 things that have to stay equal or related, right? And if you get them backwards, you won't get the right answer. But it's not hard to keep them straight, okay? So find out what's equal in your first sentence. Then you make fractions, right, by creating these 2 lines. Then you look for your third number, and once you have 3, when you cross multiply, that's all you need to get the 4th number, and you're solved.